Mika, Michael, Mungo, Miki, right? He in this bit, right? What's good, TCG? It's your boy Boski, and today we got How Strong is Jin Mori by the homie OfficialDivine. Now, see, this is the story. This is like a Black Milk Wukong or Wukong Journey Across the West, whatever story. But I was told that how they did it in the manhwa and or manga was way better than how they did it in the anime. I didn't read the novel, the manhwa, the manga, the webtoon. I didn't read none of it. I just saw it, and I feel like the pacing was crazy because the show God of High School it had potential to be one of those ones. So OfficialDivine, put me on game.
Mory, in a universe where Jin Mori, in a universe where gods die screaming, reality folds under fists, and powers earned through pain. There stands one being who doesn't just break the rules, he breaks reality with a flying kick.
I was wrong.
Monkey King, the god of high school, and the last thing you'll see before your soul taps out. Before he was shattering gods like pinatas, Jin Mori was just an 18-year-old prodigy raised on fist and philosophy. Mori had already defeated 300 fighters in battle.
Like, the animation was one of those ones though, bro. They were doing like, you look at it, ink blots, bro. That shit hard. That shit is hard, bro. It was one of those ones, animation style. I just feel like the pacing didn't make no sense for the show, bro. It was going way too quick. If you was watching this, John, and you fell asleep accidentally, bro, by the time you woke up, you were hoed. It was GG's.
Back alley brawls using renewal taekwondo, a martial art refined over generations to combat military grade.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this, bro.
He was even capable of creating
actually read this.
shockwaves just by clashing fists. Even at this early stage, Mory had already broken the arm of a judge class fighter, someone with superhuman strength, during his very first encounter in this supernatural world. Unlike traditional fighters,
I'm gonna do both actually. I'm gonna have to watch and read.
Jin Mori evolves mid-battle. After nearly being defeated
I got a headache.
by wave of the blue dragon technique, Mory countered the move within seconds and invented a brand new technique that was
on the spot,
more efficient and powerful during the same fight. This pattern continues throughout the series. Whenever Mory is overpowered,
yeah, I'm actually gonna have to rewatch this because we finished Black Moon Wukong not too long ago on the gaming channel. Make sure y'all follow me on the gaming channel, bro. Great gaming. And that's one of my favorite games I done played. But I know a lot of folks hated it. It took me a minute to beat it, not because of difficulty, but because, like, you know, life. So I was way behind the wave. So all the bugs that most people experience, I didn't experience because by the time I finished it, nigga had a map and all that other stuff, bro. I love that game. I love that story. This is making me want to, like, revisit the show. Then I might do like a New Game Plus run on Twitch.
he doesn't even need to retreat. He adapts in real time, creating brand new martial arts, mastering his opponent's move after just a single glance. Fighting Jin Mori hand-to-hand is nearly impossible. Try adapting to a technique that didn't exist 1 second ago.
That's actually insane. That's actually insane when you think about it, bro. You trying to box someone and you in it bit like, and he hits you with a maneuver. You start squaring up, right? You Michael, Mungo, Miki, right? He in this bit, right? Next thing you know, he get up, brush the shoulder off, and hit you with a technique like these. You ain't never fought a nigga swinging like this before, bro. You ain't gonna know what to do. You ain't gonna know what to do, for sure. For sure.
Just skill, it's combat genius. For example, Mory once had his inner ear damaged, making it nearly impossible to balance
inner ear damage.
Proper kicks. Even in that state, he was able to track and strike his opponent using
Grabbed him by the head knee to the temple, you're dead.
Proper kicks. Even in that state, he was able to track and strike his.
You're dead. You're dead. Hand on skull, connecting. There's 1 inch in between that knee and that finger, bruh. You ain't never hit a nigga with that move before, bro. Don't lie to me. You ain't never hit no one with that move before.
His opponent using nothing but tactical.
You never been hit by that move before either.
Even naturally, Mory operates at hypersonic speeds, able to dodge and intercept missiles and combatants who move faster than sound.
Yeah, I might have to rewatch this, but I ain't gonna lie to you.
Demolish city blocks with a single strike and durable enough to survive being thrown through buildings. But this is the Jin Mori you met in the national tournament arc. By the time you reach Ragnarok and beyond, that version of Mory
doesn't even exist no more.
Irrelevant. But this high schooler has a secret. Something that even he didn't know until now. During his battle against
every
Jiggle,
MC
one of
ever,
the most dangerous borrowed power users in the story, Mory begins to lose. Jiggle is no ordinary fighter. He absorbs others' powers and merges with godlike forces, warping reality around him. As the fight becomes more brutal, Mory is being pushed beyond his limits. He's impaled, beaten, and nearly erased. And then
the fact that the nigga said nearly erased is insane.
Happens. Mory suddenly unleashes an uncontrollable wave of divine energy, breaking the arena apart and paralyzing even the gods watching from above.
Which is crazy because the tiger whoops is the same fit. They actually was damn near 1-to-1 with the Journey Across the West. Damn near. Just the fit is what I'm saying. The waist down fit is damn near close. Wukong, you have the same Tony the Tiger on your waist, bruh. That's all I'm saying.
Above. His power isn't borrowed, it isn't learned. It's remembered. The seal placed on his soul shatters, and now he sees it. Not a vision, not a hallucination, a memory. Because Jin Mori isn't human. He never was. He's an immortal divine martial god who fought against the gods.
That's Black Myth Wukong. You're not slick.
A being who once defied the Jade Emperor, was sealed away for millennia, and had his memories locked to prevent him from ever awakening again.
The fact that you're using Black Myth Wukong
memories return,
in this,
Jin
I can
Mori
respect.
Transforms. Gold fur sprouts. His aura becomes a storm of lightning and wind. A divine crown appears on his head. The sky darkens. The gods tremble. The Monkey King has returned. Upon unlocking his divine identity as son,
You watching it? I'm rewatching it, bro.
Accesses the Monkey King mode, instantly catapulting him to planetary levels of power. Even in his incomplete Monkey King mode, Mory contends with gods and monsters capable of erasing multiple planets. At full strength,
crazy.
Jin Mori is able to erase entire star systems from existence.
He's able to do what? Erase, like, yeah, I know a little bit about Wukong and, you know, Monkey King Wukong and all that stuff. I seen this one time. I seen God of High School one time, right? I don't remember them saying the nigga can erase whole star systems, nigga. What?
That means our sun and every single planet 1 through 8 are erased with a single kick.
That's insane.
Throw Pluto in there too, because why not? To give this context, consider his weapon, Rui, a magical staff that extends far enough to pierce the moon from Earth, which is a distance of roughly 384,000
Okay, we're saying the staff is the reason.
Weapon can grow
for
wide
sure
enough to flatten mountains and block or disperse entire seas. By the end of the series, Jin Mori has achieved faster than light speeds multiple times over, as each of his forms
how is a
granted
crown swing
multipliers
though?
on top of his normal abilities. He was able to extinguish the entire sun and kill quadrillions of clones of Satan, turning the universe off.
How many? He was able to kill how many clones of who?
Entire sun and kill quadrillions of clones of Satan,
Quadrillions.
turning the universe off. Mory outpaces, reacts to, and overwhelms these beings, and he doesn't need prep time to match their pace. His instinctive reaction and evolutionary biology
so he's better than Batman.
ensure that he'll adjust his speed and power as the fight continues on. At the end of his evolution, Jin Mori is no longer a martial artist or even a demigod. He becomes the Supreme God, a title representing...
Okay, so they're obviously using shit that I definitely didn't see in the show. I definitely didn't see any of this in the show, and if it was shown, like I said, I do not remember. I don't remember that form. Jin Mori. Yeah, we gotta watch this show again. I gotta revisit this show, bro. I have to revisit this show. I'm gonna have to play it while I'm editing, bro. Because what?
Not just power, but domination over celestial laws, divine balance, and cosmic fate. His powers stretch across galaxies, his weapons morph dimensions, and his instincts are honed by millions of battles spanning over 5.6 billion years. He doesn't just borrow power, he is power itself. He doesn't ask for permission, he rewrites the fight. And
that's
when
crazy.
The universe throws its worst at him, Jin Mori smiles as he throws it right back. Overall, Jin Mori would scale to multi-galaxy with massively faster than light speed. And shout out to Light who dropped 80 to sponsor this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. In the end, Jin Mori has come a long way from fighting in the streets with nothing but his bare hands, and now he's a supreme god with a divine arsenal. Jin Mori's journey isn't just about strength, it's about defiance. He wasn't chosen, he wasn't gifted, he was locked away by the gods and still came back stronger. If you're trying to escape death, hell's already opened up its gate. And if he's standing across from you, don't run. It's already too late. What's up, guys? Divine, if you...
Like I always say,
that was a bar. That was a bar.
You the main character.
That was a bar. Yeah, we're gonna have to rewatch God of High School, bro. We're going to have to, because I don't remember any of that happening. At least the outer versal. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to refresh my rememberer off of this, bro. But does he beat Goku though? That's the real question. Shout out to OfficialDivine for always dropping dope videos. I'm gonna catch up to all his posts, bro. We're gonna. Does this classify as power scaling? Yeah. We're gonna tap into the power scaling universe of things, bro. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta diversify the content. And I'm enjoying this journey of diving into the power scales and stuff of that nature, bro. So if you like videos like this, bro, make sure you slick slash that like button, because you can't like the video without liking the video. Make sure your post notification bell is on so you know when I'm always posting. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.